There's a cycle we all get to at one point in our freelance journey. 1 month you're drowning in new projects. You're looking at moving to Bali. We're going to sit on the beach because we've made it. And then the next month, hardly anything, right? We have to close the tabs on our laptop. We can't book the flights. We can't get the cars. And then we start to panic about where the next client's going to come from. I've been there and now I'm out the other side. I've got consistency and I know every month next year is only going to go up and up and up. This video, I want to show you how you can start to find more consistency in your work, right? So there's no more worrying about where that next client's going to come from and, what next month is going to look like, right? And I'll be real, it's not just about whether you can go Bali or not, but I remember being pretty stressed out because you can spend hours scrolling on job sites, right? You can look everywhere. You can spend tons of time just sending cold messages, hoping and praying that someone is going to reply, right? Only to hear nothing back. And then it feels like a waste of time. You're debating whether to do it again. But the next few minutes, I want to be talking about a few high-level strategies, a few levers that you can pull within the next 24 hours, within the next week that you can do to land repeat clients. And you can just start to learn how to put yourself out there in a way that's going to build your profile, and you're going to start to build this magnet for new clients, right? These are all proven methods that have worked for me, and now have worked for everyone I work closely with inside Remote Roost. But it's important you know where to spend your time, because if you don't, then you can never have full control over your income, because ultimately you'll always be on that roller coaster of wondering where your next client's going to come from. So here we go. Here's a few things you can do to get better at. Number one is understanding when the job is done. Most of you will get a client and you'll think that, yes, cool, now I can sit back, perfect. But you might fulfill the project and then what? It shouldn't end there, because the easiest client you'll ever get is someone that's worked with you before, right? And we often talk about this in the group. Communication is key. Building a trust is probably the hardest thing you can do as a freelancer. But all those past clients, they already trust you, okay? So we talk a lot about onboarding, but what about offboarding? So once you deliver those great results, you need to build a process around staying in touch with your clients. Think about follow-ups, referrals, new capabilities that you can do, or just relationship maintenance, okay? These seeds are the things that you need to plant, right? And by reaching out and messaging them, you're watering the seeds, okay? In the end, you know you're gonna have a very fruitful garden. Number two is to diversify. If you're only relying on one single platform or one single process to get clients, then you're setting your entire business on a single string, which is going to move back and forth, and you'll find it harder to get consistency. Real stability and success comes with using multiple avenues to get work, whether it's the process, whether it's the platform, but the real trick is to understand where your target market sits. So think about, where are they spending their time day to day? What platforms are they on? Whether it's LinkedIn, could be Instagram, could be YouTube, but one of the biggest movers for me and one of the biggest movers for everyone that I teach is Upwork. So what used to maybe bring them in an extra $1,000 a month is now an extra $5,000 or $15,000 a month with a little guidance. Whatever platform you choose, this is universal, but showing up is key. Not once a month, but genuinely being in and about the community, posting a few times a day, getting in discussions, building a presence. You're effectively widening the surface area for success. And then what you'll find is when the next person thinks about needing your service, you're up front and you're front of mind for them. For those of you who aren't yet in Remote Roost Group, I've opened up a few more slots. We basically do a handful of calls every single month about things like this, right? No hard sell, but I'm going to pop that link below if you are interested. Now, number three is you need to sit right. What you need to understand is there's thousands of clients looking for your service every single day, but they can't find you. Or when they find you, your profile looks a little bit off. Clients don't just want a freelancer. They want the right freelancer. So to help you understand that concept a little bit more, I want to tell you what the wrong freelancer looks like. What they do is they only talk about themselves. They tell everybody else that they're the best. They offer tons of different things, and they also show tons of different industries. They'll send you to a generic portfolio, tell you to take a look. They don't really seem interested in what you offer or what you actually, what the business is actually about. You've only spoke to them a little bit and they're actually just trying to sell you something right away. Very, very off-putting. So in short, you need to position yourself as a specialist and show the results that people have trusted you before and that you know exactly what you're doing. The more you hone in on that specific area, the more you'll be seen as the right freelancer. And I've also got a fourth tip, but I'm going to add it in the comments below. So I'll see you down there.